This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for July 17th, 2025. Metallica's All Within My Hands Foundation has granted $100,000 to flood relief in Texas. The nonprofit will provide emergency relief to Direct Relief and World Central Kitchen, who were included in Forbes' 2024 Top 100 Charities list. Direct Relief immediately committed their medical supplies to aid in rapid emergency response. These supplies include essential prescription medications, field medic packs, personal care items, and chronic disease treatments like insulin and inhalers. While the World Central Kitchen is in Texas, mobilizing to deliver thousands of fresh meals to families, first responders, and evacuees impacted by the devastating floods in the Texas Hill Country. Members of Jane's Addiction this week have filed dueling lawsuits. Dave Navarro, Eric Avery, and Stephen Perkins have sued Perry Farrell, stemming from the now infamous onstage altercation during the band's September 2024 performance in Boston. The incident ultimately led to the abrupt cancellation of their reunion tour and apparent breakup of the legendary band. Now, according to Variety, Perry Farrell has filed a 30-page legal complaint against his former bandmates, alleging a multi-year campaign of harassment and bullying by the other members, claiming the trio intentionally sought to undermine him on stage by playing at dangerously high volumes, preventing him from hearing himself sing unless he blasted his in-ear monitors to unsafe levels. The complaint further details an escalation of their behavior into physical violence, naming both Navarro and Avery in alleged onstage assault against Farrell and his wife, Eddie. According to Perry Farrell's lawsuit, the incident that unfolded on stage in Boston was not an isolated breakdown, but the culmination of years of interpersonal strain. His bandmates have filed a $10 million lawsuit for damages for lost income due to the canceled tour and suspension of all band activities. Cold are set to head out on the Beneath the Low Hum Tour, a special evening of songs reimagined. Scooter Ward saying, "We're excited to announce that we've teamed up with City Winery in select locations this fall for special one-time only style events. Looking forward to seeing you all for a special evening." It all kicks off in Boston at City Winery on October 27th. And Robert Plant has announced a new album called Saving Grace, his first full-length album since 2021's collaboration with Alison Krauss, Raise the Roof. He's also recorded a cover of Lowe's Everybody song. He's also announced a tour, including a stop in Boston November 6th at the Schubert Theater. Those tickets go on sale this Friday. The original Alice Cooper Band has released a new song called Up All Night, arriving just over a week before the release of their reunion album, The Revenge of Alice Cooper, coming on July 25th. And the Steve Miller Band announcing that they will no longer embark on their late summer and fall run. 6 weeks after announcing their 2025 headlining tour, the Steve Miller Band has canceled the run, taking to social media, citing weather concerns was the main factor. Saying, quote, "You make music with your instincts. You live life by your instincts. Always trust your instincts." The Steve Miller Band has canceled all of our upcoming tour dates. The combination of extreme heat, unpredictable flooding, tornadoes, hurricanes, and massive forest fires make these risks for you, our audience, the band, and our crew unacceptable. So you can blame it on the weather. The tour is canceled. Gwar leader Blothar the Berserker has taken issues with the president's bill that threatens to cut funding for National Public Radio and the Public Broadcasting Service, issuing a PSA encouraging fans to, quote, "rise up" via social media. The bill that passed the Senate with a tie-breaking vote by the vice president looks to cut $9 billion in government spending, including $1.1 billion in pre-approved funds for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which will now undergo a final Senate vote as early as today before returning it to the House for another vote. Blothar saying this could very well silence the music "Rise Up People" in the name of Fred Rogers, in the name of Big Bird, and the drunken lady Elaine Fairchild. Changes to this bill are still possible. Now is the time to urge your senator to remove the proposal that targets public media from the package of this big, beautiful bill. I urge you to go to protectmypublicmedia.org and get some information on how you can urge Congress to save public media. Bruce Springsteen is bigger and better than ever. He just wrapped up his most successful tour of his career, pulling in a whopping $729.7 million and selling 4.9 million tickets along the way. And a retooled version of Deep Purple's Child in Time, which originally appeared on the band's fourth album, 1970's Deep Purple in Rock, is featured in the trailer for Netflix's fifth and final season of Stranger Things. You can watch the trailer online. The newest season hits the streaming platform in 3 parts. The first debuting November 26th, the second on December 25th, and the series finale on New Year's Eve of 2025. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 267, featuring Eddie Trunk, is available now.